Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Roguelite Andy channel. Harley-Davidson, fit and finish. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call this one. I recently had the Roguelite apart. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw all that stuff, and we'll dive into it and tell you guys some of the things that I had noticed that were kind of disappointing. Okay, so everybody knows that motorcycles, especially Harleys, are very expensive machines. I mean, I think for a new Roguelite Limited, which is what this would be in today's era, it's actually a Ultra, but to get the tour pack and everything, you're probably looking at almost 40 grand in today's market, right close to it. And I had replaced my inner fairing from, you guys can go watch those videos, there's all kind of videos out there talking about that on my channel and what dealership screwed up. But I changed it myself this time, and I had noticed some things that I know were there before. I just didn't pay a lot of attention to them. Like, there's a picture I'll put up here of the lines of how the inner and outer fairing line up. I mean, let's put it up here. Come on, do better. Here's a picture of my bike. Has 60,000 miles on it. Here, I mean, if you look at the fairing picture, I'll put it back up here. I mean, there's no call to have that gap there. They could have made it to where, ooh dear, everything lines up. But why they didn't is beyond me. They could have made it mount flush instead of having that gap there like that, which is just shit. What else? Oh, vents. Everybody talks about the vents. There's probably a million videos out there on YouTube about the vents. Here's a little clip that I did while I was in the garage and had the vents apart. It'll tell you, all about the mechanism and all that stuff. So if you see right down in here, that's your mechanism for your vent in your fairing on a Roguelite. If you watch closely, it gives up, clicks in place, it will lock right in there. If you take a little bit of WD-40, just a little squirt, and then work it back and forth, that'll help free that up. What happens is dirt and dust, what I've found happens is dirt and dust gets built up inside here, and then it gets caught in that locking mechanism where it don't want to lock. So Harley, you got a good idea, but improve upon the locking mechanism and bring the vents back. Alright, so you guys saw that little clip there. And that was just me in the garage trying to get it freed up somewhat, which I did. And I think what's happening there is dirt, just dirt and dust gets down in there, and it jams into that plastic mechanism. Well, Harley, you got a good thing going with them things. You just need to improve upon it, and that's a big issue in today's world. Is people try things, and then when it doesn't work, they just dispose of it. Done. Throw it out. It's no good. Don't work. Instead of trying to improve upon it or make it better, which is what Harley should do with them. They should improve upon it and make it better. Or somebody can make a whole lot of money making a mechanism for them. Really could. I mean, shoot, it wouldn't take much. I wouldn't think to do that. I mean, I'd have to think of something. I haven't really thought of anything because I'm not an engineer. But, God created welders because engineers need heroes too. So, anyway, you have that. And then, like I said earlier, my bike has 60,000 miles on it. And I'll put a couple pictures here of some of the paint finish. And this isn't due to dropping the motorcycle or anything like that. This is just normal wear with a pretty much stock Harley-Davidson motorcycle. I mean, I haven't upgraded the seat or anything. I've got heated Harley grips that I will say this, don't buy the Willie G Harley grips, folks, because you might get a year out of them. And that's not just me. I've researched all over, and that's about what everybody out there is getting out of them. Anyway, that's just a little tip for you guys. But the paint finish, yeah, let's put some pictures up here of the paint finish. Here's the fuel tank. You guys see that? That's where the seat sits on. Ooh, check this guy out. Where'd he go? Where's Big Buck up there? But, yeah, the front of the seat rubs on the fuel tank and rubs the paint off. And it's got mine down to bare metal. Is that something that Harley's going to warranty? Absolutely not. Now, Harley could fix that issue themselves because Mustang seats don't rub like that, from what I've researched. And all Harley has to do is put a rubber stop on their seat pan. That's it. But they designed the seat to sit right on the gas tank. Thoroughly right on the gas tank. So it sits there as you're going down the road. You move around, your weight will push down on that and it's going to rub. It's just like if you wear blue jeans or if you wear chaps and you're a tank squeezer with your legs. I know some people, they're not relaxed when they ride. They ride legs tied up against that tank. Well, that'll rub the paint right off your tank. So, you have that. here's one of the tour pack with the flap, the butt flap, whatever you want to call it. It's just there to cover up the wiring on the Ultras for back there, because if you buy like a special or something like that and you put a tour pack on it, you don't get the lights. So that's pretty much there to hide the wiring and just make it fill in. But it rubs on the tour pack and rubs the paint off the tour pack. Now my 03, it had like a plastic stick-on covering back there that was clear, like a clear plastic back there. But I still had the fuel tank issue, so that tells you how long, with the seat, it tells you how long Harley's been putting their seats together to where they rub on the fuel tank. I mean, you tell me. Is that quality fit and finish that Harley says? Because that's one thing that they advertise is, you know, superior quality, superior fit and finish, and things of that nature. Top of the line. Is that really something that's top of the line? I think somebody's cutting corners somewhere, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion and my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I know there's solutions out there, but when you buy a brand new motorcycle, these are things that you shouldn't have to worry about, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But hey, here's what it is. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, hit that like button. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other videos if you would, if you haven't. And remember, ride fast, live slow. We'll see y'all on the next one.